And now I'd like to welcome Jessica Huizenga to deliver the student address on behalf of the graduating class.
Thank you, Executive Vice Chancellor Maloney. Good afternoon, UMass President Koret, Chancellor Meehan, Vice Provost Pearson, distinguished faculty, guests, families, and fellow graduates of the class of 2012. It's an honor to address you on this occasion. My name is Jessica Huizenga, and I am a graduate of the Leadership in Schooling doctoral program here at UMass Lowell. When I began my master's degree here at Lowell in 2003, both UMass and I were in transition. I had recently moved to Massachusetts and was a single mother. Like many of you, the prospect of attending graduate school, working full-time, in my case as a teacher, and caring for 2 young children seemed like an overwhelming prospect. But one day, I came across the Graduate School of Education online program and decided to apply. At the time, UMass was leading the country in a new continuing education online program. Incredibly, when I completed my degree in educational administration the following year, I had only stepped upon the Lowell campus one time, and that was to meet a classmate from New Jersey and a few of the professors whom I'd never met in person. Fast forward to 2012. UMass Lowell has undergone a dramatic transformation, driven by a bold vision based on the core values of preparing its students for work in the real world, solving real problems, and helping real people. The focus here has been on enhancing educational opportunities, expanding infrastructure, teaching, research and development, scholarship, collaboration, and engagement. As a result, UMass Lowell today is a forward-thinking institution, preparing its students to be contributors and competitors in a globalized world. Incredible, really. In only 9 years, it is a completely different place than when I began in 2003. Ironically, though, Thomas Friedman, in his new book called That Used to Be Us, How America Fell Behind in the World It Invented and How We Can Come Back, paints a very different picture of our country than the one I just described of UMass Lowell. In fact, I think Friedman titled his book without knowing all that has gone on here on campus. The premise of Friedman's book is that America, amidst 4 major challenges, globalization, a revolution in information technology, chronic deficits, and excess energy consumption, has essentially lost its way. Away from the formula that has made us successful at every previous historical turn. Away from the collective ownership, self-confidence, and resilience, all of which have propelled us forward as a country, no matter what the challenge, inside or outside our borders. We had something special, internal, which allowed us to persevere, push forward, and lead the rest of the world. In fact, Friedman quotes President Obama in a 2010 speech where he said, "It makes no sense for China to have a better rail system than us, for Singapore to have better airports than us, for Finland to have a better educational system than us. And we just recently learned that China now has the fastest supercomputer on Earth. That used to be us." You see, the values and priorities that Friedman describes here should sound familiar to all of us, because they are the same ones that we have been taught here at UMass Lowell, which as an institution has responded to the challenges of globalization by engaging in meaningful and substantive international partnerships and learning experiences. The values that propelled America forward 20 years ago are the same ones that have propelled UMass Lowell's transformation into a destination university noted for research, development, and innovation. Although Friedman writes that we are falling behind, UMass proves that that is not an inevitable fate. So, the question before us today: will our story, the American story, have a happy ending? Honestly, that is up to us, to me and each and every one of you. We must live the UMass model of what it means to thrive in the modern world and not conform to status quo. As John F. Kennedy put it in 1960, conformity is the jailer of freedom and the enemy of growth. So whether or not you're returning to the same workplaces, seeking new endeavors or places and positions upon graduation, it is up to us to bring the new skills and knowledge that we have gained here at UMass and continue the legacy out into the world. We need to be examples of resilience and adaptive to change. Treat failure not as a label, but rather an opportunity for more iterations until we get it right. Problem solve, share, collaborate, and create an atmosphere in our workplaces and communities that allow us to lead courageously, incite bold visions, and take big risks without being afraid because others are not yet ready for our ideas. And regardless of our role, whether we're parents or teachers, employers or employees, we hold in our hands the opportunity to once again propel us forward. And it is up to us to be the agents of change that Friedman calls us to be. If not us, who then? Finally, friends, the determination of whether or not there is a happy ending, whether it's fiction or nonfiction, is wholly dependent upon us. For we will determine whether or not we rest upon our past success or pave the way for new ones. Our education here at UMass Lowell has given us the tools to do just that, to go out and make a difference, change lives, and change the world. Congratulations, fellow graduates.